What's up, guys? So I've been selling silver. If you follow me on Instagram or you saw my recent video on silver stuff, I've been selling it. And I'm going to show you what I sold real quick because I'm about to pack everything up. So I sold this Godric, the gargoyle statue, which is super cool. Here's this little COA. Alright, so number 54 of only 1,000 made. It is 13 plus ounces of 925 silver. It's very cool. So the gargoyle protecting the bank here. Very interesting. It is a hollow piece. All the silver weight is really up on top here in the gargoyle. It's just really cool. Interesting. Dig it. These sell for about $1,100 online. I sold this for $700. Closer to silver weight, although it does hold that value. If I waited a long time, maybe I could have gotten that for it, but I love passing on deals. You guys hook me up all the time, so I don't mind doing the same for you. Besides that, I also have a Panda, which I just sold. This one's very cool too. Same maker. This one is 10 troy ounces, number 179 of 1,000. Of same thing, sterling silver. This one's cool too. The whole Panda thing, obviously, if you're into coins, the Chinese have their Panda silver coins, which are actually under an ounce. They're not a true ounce, which some people don't like as far as the trading type thing, but they're very collectible. They always hold a premium for collectors because they always change the design every year, and people dig that. That's cool. So this is going to one person. This is going to a different person. This is going to one of you guys. These two. These are just a tube of generic buffaloes. All right. These do have a cool finish on them. I think it's nice. It's simple though. This is simple bullion. This is stuff you just stack to just get silver weight. You sell it for a spot whenever you can. They got that, and also Sunshine Mint bars, which is interesting. All right, so 20 bars, 20 buffaloes. That's going to one particular person. Then I have this bag here. This is going to one person. This is 100 plus ounces. I forget exactly how much, but this is all generic stuff. Generic stuff. I mean, some of the things have a premium. There's everything that's melted here has a premium. Like you see the dice, the big old. You can see a lot of it better this way. Yeah, there we go. Like all these all have premium pieces, but to me, it sells close to generic silver as far as pricing goes. So I have that. Then I have, this is going to another person. And here we have sovereign coins. All right, also have a tube of eagles, some other silver eagles. Maple leafs, there's Cougaran in there, I think. There's Britannias, which are amazing. I wanted to get a Britannia from every year at some point, but that never happened. But yeah, I got these. And then the last thing that just sold are the bars that I was looking to sell. So hang on a second. We have, it's in the box there, but I have a pirate bar. We have a Germanium mint. These are very cool, Germanium mint bars. Here's one from Monarch Precious Metals, a little Viking. I love these guys. You can handle them. They stay nice and shiny. They never really tarnish or anything. No issues there. A couple different 5-ounce bars. I have a 10-ounce bar from my local coin shop, which I love. Allen's Coins. That's my go-to for coin shop stuff. An ITAL bar, 10-ounce. Let's see. We have 2 more 10-ounce bars. And then the big boy, the Big Daddy. Now, it's not the Big Daddy. I did have a 100-ounce Atmex bar, but I sold that when I sold most of my gold. That was to pay off debt. I had like $11,000 in debt, and I just, a couple gold coins, a 100-ounce bar, boom, done, paid off. But this was my bigger piece of silver. This is a 1,000-gram bar, which of course is a kilo. So 1 kilo Valcambi, which is very cool. So I mean, this has weight to it. It's hefty. 1,000 grams, very cool. This stuff here is all going to a YouTuber. They may or may not make a video on it. There was no discussion about that, but it's someone I've been friends with for years, who's a prepper, and has a great mindset and likes to stack. And they saw this stuff was for sale, and they took this a lot, all these bars. So you might see these on YouTube. Again, who knows? I don't know. But really nice guy, very smart, and like I said, a stacker, so he knows the value of stacking when you can. So that's it. That's just the stuff I sold. As far as price goes, I mean, like I said, I'm not going to give every detail. The generic stuff I ended up selling for pretty much $2 over spot, including these bars. These bars were all $2 over spot, which I thought was a good price. It's a deal, but I'm still making money, that kind of thing. You know, I try to find a middle ground there. I don't want to give the stuff away, but, you know, obviously I want to give incentive. Why would you buy from me and not someone, you know, online, some dealer or something? But yeah, this is a lot of silver, a couple 100 ounces of silver. I still have silver. So Jeff, why are you selling all your silver? I can't tell you how many people have sent me messages, concerned, genuinely concerned. Oh my God, Jeff, you love your silver. Why are you selling your silver? Is everything okay? Yeah, everything's okay. It's fine. I'm selling my silver for 3 reasons. However, it's mostly one reason. I would say it's 80% the first reason, 10% the second reason, 10% the third reason. So the biggest reason I'm selling my silver is because I need money. The reason I stack silver is to have a backup plan. It's a forced savings account for me. And I have a bunch of business debt, like 20,000 plus in business debt. It's one of those things that creeped up, accumulated, and it's just getting out of hand, and I just wanted to squash it. You know what I mean? So this is going to obviously make a massive dent, as well as some other stuff. I'm going to be selling tons of knives as well. If you guys into your knives and gear, you'll see all that on Instagram soon. But this is the reason I stack this stuff. This was always my backup plan. And it doesn't mean I'm not stacking anymore. I would love to continue to stack. We'll talk more about that in the future, whether I really focus on gold or focus on silver, or what I do, what kind of stacking, because I've had such an experience. And again, we have generic bars, rounds, things are premiums, collectibles, statues, you know, things with very high premiums and lower silver content, you know, for the price. And then you have, you know, as much silver as you can get for your money. So I've been all over the place with as far as, you know, what type of stacking. And my opinions and views on the whole thing has actually changed quite a bit. And when I stack in the future, there is a different route I'm going, a different goal, a different purpose for different reasons. And that's great to discuss on video in the future, and we will. But for now, I know so many people are concerned. So one, I just want to show you, hey, here's what I'm getting rid of. And number 2, why? So yes, I just need to pay off debt. It's just what it is. It's black and white. It's not sexy. It's not fun. It sucks, you know, but that's what it is. And I'm a responsible adult. So I pay people who I owe money. If I borrow money from you, I pay it. You know, for a split second, I thought about, well, maybe I could just dissolve the business and I can get away with not paying a bunch of money and this, that, and the other thing. It's not the right thing to do. There's a bunch of ways you can get out, you know, but I mean, you are risking obviously getting sued and going through that kind of, you know, trouble, but that's not who I am. You know, like I said, I have been raised to pay your debts. If you know, borrow from someone, you pay them back. You don't do the jerk move and just say, oh, well, sorry, and hold your empty pockets out. No, you find a way and you pay them back. So that's what I'm doing. So I want to make the video, first of all, you know, maybe be a little bit of a role model to some of you kids out there. If you owe people money, pay them back, because it's the right thing to do. If you're an adult and you owe people money, you should probably pay them back. But it sucks because it's not fun. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I'm giving up my babies. I love this stuff. I put so much value, not because it actually has value, but I just put value in it because it's one of my favorite collectibles. Outside of knives, precious metals has made me more excited than any other hobby I've ever done. It's literally having fun saving money. And that's amazing. I cannot recommend it more. It really is awesome. Because if you get bored with the stuff, guess what? You just sell it for a bunch of money. And that's awesome. Then you move on to something else, right? Now, my goals for this, what I wanted to do with this, ideally, was never have to sell it, obviously. Make a bunch of money, not have to sell it. I wanted to eventually have a child, leave it to my child or children. You know, I thought maybe if I never needed to sell it that, you know, I would, you know, cash it out in retirement, have extra money to retire with the wife. I thought, you know, it would be nice to sell it all when we're looking to buy a house, you know, for a down payment on a mortgage. All these different ideas over the years, I thought this is what this stuff's for. But right now, a lot of it is just going to getting back to green. And I know a lot of people out there are struggling with, bills and just the economy, the whole thing. It's been rough for a lot of people out there. I don't live like an extravagant life at all, but I have been living out of my means, and I'm trying to change that. I'm trying to focus on, budgeting and all that kind of stuff. So that's the reason I'm selling it. But the silver lining, which is the other 20%, is twofold. Number one, prices have been high. And what I mean by high, I have to use quotes, high, because silver is very undervalued. Silver should be consistent, in my opinion, and I'm not alone, silver should be like $50 to $100 regularly, right? Compared to gold, the gold-silver ratio is way off. The silver whole market is manipulated. That's not like some kind of conspiracy. That is fact. The banks like JP Morgan have been fined for manipulating the silver market. They sell a bunch of silver to one of their own companies and, they want to suppress the price because it's used in industry and used in electronics, all these different things. There's a lot of reasons why they would do that. The problem is that they get caught, they get fined for it, but they make so much damn money, the fine doesn't mean anything. It's worth it. So there's no reason they'll stop. They'll keep doing it. There's a lot of different people and a lot of factors going on there why they suppress the price. But overall, considering the last 20 years or so, silver, well, I should say definitely in the last probably 7-8 months, silver has gone up. It's been a significant rise. So it's a good time to sell, in my opinion. Just my opinion. A lot of this silver, I trade for a lot of stuff, believe it or not. So more than half of this I traded for, but all the silver I actually purchased myself, I bought anywhere from $18 to probably on the high end $28 an ounce, right? A troy ounce. That's my range. So I want to say the majority that I actually bought was probably in the $24, $25 range, but I still have silver from way back when that I got for $18 an ounce. In some cases even less. So, I sold this at $31.58. It was pretty steady for a few days there when I was trying to sell everything. So that was good. I mean, I sold it for more than I bought it for or traded for in value. That's the purpose. That's what we're trying to do, right? Make some money, make a profit. But that's not even the point. It was just a good time to sell when I needed to actually sell. And that could be rare. Maybe you save silver your whole life and then you want to cash out and the price is crap. And then it's just timing. It's a timing issue, right? But the other part of it, too, is now that Trump is president, it is, of course, predicted that the economy should get better. Now, if the economy does get better, historically, metal prices go down. It doesn't mean they're going to crash. It doesn't mean silver is going to be $8 an ounce. That'd be wonderful, by the way. That's for a whole silver video. I would love if silver was $2 an ounce. I'd back up the truck. I'd take loans out to get silver if it was $2 an ounce. But no, it's just I had to sell it anyway. So it doesn't matter what the price was, I was going to sell it. But it just so happened it was a little bit higher of a price, which was good. It's a bonus, a silver lining. And the fact that it is predicted to drop. Now, predicted to drop is a good thing, because if you're looking to buy, you want to buy it as cheap as possible, right? So that's not a bad thing at all. Now, it should level out. I feel like there's definitely going to be a pullback. We already see like $1 to $2 pullback. But I think it's going to be more. I think that we're going to, in the next 4 years, it wouldn't be a surprise to me if silver pulls all the way back to like $20 to $25 an ounce. That's what I'm predicting, but I'm not an expert. It's just a guess. My guess is as good as yours. Some people think that it'll stay steady at like 28 to 30. And, it's good and bad. It doesn't matter. It's good if you're, the price is being high. It's good if you're selling, obviously. It's bad if you're buying. It's just what it is. But yeah, so there you go. That's the answer. That's what I sold so far. I do have plans to sell more. I might not do it through social media. I might do it locally. There's a couple options I was looking into. I might go to the coin shops, and sell. I have 2 different places that I like to buy from. So might, get a price from them on certain things. Some stuff I'm not selling right now. I'm not selling my constitutional silver. That is something I decided to keep for various reasons. The prepper in me likes the idea with that, even though people laugh at that idea. I also think that it's still undervalued. I think as time goes on that that stuff will only keep going up in price from a collector standpoint, not a silver content standpoint. I have not decided to get rid of any vintage silver. I happen to like vintage silver. I think it's really cool. Again, it's more of a collectible. But I think there'll always be a demand for that, so I decided to keep that. I don't have much of it, by the way. It's not like I'm keeping, you know, thousands of ounces or anything. I will say I'm disappointed because I never reached my silver goal, which was 1,000 ounces. I never reached it. The most silver I had at one point, I could tell you now, was 912 ounces. 912 ounces. If I didn't sell my gold in that 100-ounce bar, I would have surpassed my ultimate goal, was 1,000 ounces. That's what I wanted. Once I hit 1,000 ounces, I wanted to just focus on gold. But now I'm selling a bunch of silver, so again, I told you we'll go in a different direction in my, you know, what I want to do in the future as far as stacking goes. But that's for a whole separate video. I've already blabbed enough in this one. Just wanted to tell you what the deal was. Everything's fine. I just, you know, I don't want to owe money. I don't want to have debt. It's really important for me and my wife to just square things away and start saving for lots of stuff, you know, house, the future, and you can't do it with debt. And like I said, I want to do it the right way. I just want to pay everyone back and be done with it and move on. So in the meantime, I do have to enjoy life a little bit. So we did buy a new TV. We bought the recliners, and that was something, you know, we discussed as well. So a little chunk of this stuff did go to something fun. So I can say that. Having a nice TV to watch and a comfortable chair when you're not working is worth quite literally gold and silver. To me anyway, and my wife. Because, you know, you have to have a little comfort in your life. It can't just be all just crappy. You know, you fall into some depression and stuff. I'm not saying go out and, you know, buy your favorite sports car, but you got to have a little fun, right? So we're super responsible, but not that responsible. We still justified getting a couple toys that we're going to use every day at least. So anyway, that's all for now. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you have a wonderful day. Let me know in the comment section. Do you stack? And if you don't, are you thinking about it? It's something you want to do? It's never too late. I will say that. Even when prices are high, there's always that possibility they go higher. You know what I mean? So either way, it's a form of saving money. That's just how it's always been. But I've been very lucky in that the 2 times in my life that I sold silver, I made a profit. And that's everyone's goal, obviously. So I can't complain about it. Although I am sad that all my babies are leaving. But they're all going to fun people. All you guys, all my followers. That's amazing. That's the first goal, was to sell to just my followers so they can enjoy the silver that I've enjoyed all these years. So congratulations to everyone who bought stuff. Again, we have, let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different people. 6 different followers, 1 YouTuber. And I hope you guys enjoy this. I'm very excited to send it out. So now that I'm making the video, I'm going to pack all this stuff up and I'm going to send it to you. Hope you guys enjoy it when you get it. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow with a brand new video. Take care.